Hello everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today, we're going to explore the moment Alex's mother demands Tuna leave and give up Henry, and the one decision Alex makes that changes their family forever. If you enjoy this story, don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss the next videos. The front door swings open late in the afternoon, suitcase wheels clattering across the wooden floor. Alex's mom steps in first, followed by his father and his sister. Faces Alex hasn't hugged in years. His smile breaks wide as he rushes forward, wrapping his mother in a tight embrace, then his father, then his sister. Laughter fills the living room as gifts and travel bags land on the coffee table, and the air takes on that familiar, everyone's finally together, warmth. Tuna stands at the kitchen doorway with a tray of tea, offering a shy, careful smile. Henry plays on the rug, glancing up every time a new voice rises. Alex turns back, proud and bright. "Mom, Dad, this is Tuna, and this is Henry, our son." The word "our" hangs for a second. Tuna dips her head. "Welcome, I'm happy you're here." Alex's mother smiles, but her eyes shift, taking Tuna in from head to toe, then drifting to Henry. She nods politely. Alex's father gives a quiet pat to Alex's shoulder. Alex's sister kneels near Henry, trying to win him over with a gentle voice. Henry studies her, then scoots closer to Tuna's leg, half hiding behind her. They sit with tea. Alex talks fast, trying to keep everything warm and smooth. He tells them about Henry's new habits, the silly noises he makes, the way he follows Tuna around like a little shadow. His mother laughs at the right moments, but her attention keeps returning to Tuna, like she's listening to Alex with one ear and measuring Tuna with the other. "So," she asks, tone light but focused, "what did you do before you met Alex?" Tuna keeps her smile. "I worked where I could. I raised Henry. Small jobs, farm work, whatever helped." "And your family?" Alex's mother continues. "Your parents helped?" "Not much," Tuna answers quietly. "It was mostly just me and Henry." Alex's hand finds hers under the table, squeezing once. Tuna holds onto that pressure like a lifeline. Alex's sister chimes in with a smile that looks friendly, but feels like an interview. "So you lived in the city then? Or the countryside?" "And Henry's father?" Tuna's shoulders tighten. She keeps her voice steady. "Henry's father isn't in our lives." Alex's mother's eyes flicker just a flash of something like confirmation. Alex doesn't notice. He's still in reunion mode, still trying to make everyone comfortable. Dinner comes, and Tuna makes it as welcoming as she can. Hot dishes, neat bowls, steam rising under warm light. For a while, it's almost normal. Alex's father compliments the food. Old family stories surface, and Alex laughs, embarrassed. Henry squeals when everyone laughs, like he thinks it's a game. Then Alex's mother turns to Tuna again, voice still gentle, but edged. "So, before you met Alex, you already had Henry, right? Being a single mother must have been very hard." Tuna nods, steadying herself. "Yes, it was hard, but Henry is my blessing." His mother nods slowly. "Hard is hard." Alex's sister joins in, sounding concerned in a way that makes Tuna's stomach tighten. "Did you have support? Anyone helping you? Or was it really just you?" Tuna answers briefly. "I managed." Alex feels the shift. He tries to lighten the mood, pointing out Henry's messy eating, telling a funny story from last week. His smile starts to look forced, like it's doing work instead of showing joy. "Our family values a solid foundation," Alex's mother says, setting her chopsticks down neatly. "Henry is our grandson. He deserves the very best care." Tuna lowers her gaze to her bowl. The sentence is polite, but the message underneath is sharp. Alex covers Tuna's hand again, firmer this time. "Mom, Tuna takes amazing care of Henry. You can see he's happy." His mother gives a small, non-committal nod. "I'm sure she tries." That one word, "tries," burns more than anything else. Tuna feels heat creep into her cheeks, then drain away. Dinner ends with strained politeness. Alex's father stays quiet, eyes down. Alex's sister scrolls her phone for a second too long, like she wants to disappear from the tension. When everyone drifts back to the living room, Tuna stands at the sink with the water running, and tears slip into the foam. She wipes her face quickly, breath shaky, refusing to fall apart in front of them. A few minutes later, she steps onto the small balcony. Cool night air hits her skin. The city hums below, indifferent. She wraps her arms around herself, hearing the dinner words loop in her head. Single mother, solid foundation, best care. She thinks of the nights she raised Henry alone, counting money and hours, praying tomorrow would be kinder. She wonders if that past will always be a stain in their eyes, no matter how hard she tries now. Behind her, the balcony door opens. Alex's voice is low. Tuna. She turns fast, composed on the outside. I'm okay. He studies her, guilt flickering behind his eyes. They're just adjusting, he says, but it sounds like he's trying to convince himself. Give them time. They'll see you the way I see you. Tuna nods because she can't trust her voice. She's scared that if she speaks, it will all spill out every old fear, every buried insecurity. Back inside, the living room has gone quiet. Henry has fallen asleep against a cushion, his tiny chest rising and falling, completely unaware that adults are about to turn his life into an argument. Alex's mother stands, posture rigid, and whatever warmth Alex hoped for is gone. Tuna, she says, cutting straight through the silence. I'll be direct. You are not suitable for Alex. You should leave my son and leave Henry for our family to raise. The air turns cold. Tuna freezes in her seat, hands trembling. Alex's breath catches so hard it hurts. His father drops his gaze. His sister looks away, lips pressed tight, like she's ashamed but unwilling to fight. We have better financial means, Alex's mother continues, voice firm and certain. We can give Henry a full life education, stability, a future. As a single mother, you cannot provide those things. Tuna's vision blurs. She wants to defend herself, but the words jam in her throat. It's not just the insult, it's the way his mother says it, like it's a fact, like it's mercy. Tuna's fingers twist together in her lap. Her chest feels tight, as if the room has shrunk. Alex finally finds his voice rough and shocked. Mom, why are you talking like this? Henry is with Tuna. You can't just... His mother cuts him off immediately. I'm protecting you. I'm protecting our family. Do you want people talking? Do you want your life tied to a woman with a complicated past? She gestures toward Tuna without even looking at her fully. I'm thinking long term. Alex's jaw clenches. He looks at Tuna, sees her eyes hurt, terrified, trying to stay strong. Then he looks at his mother, remembering her hands feeding him when he was sick, her voice telling him to be a good man. His heart feels split right down the middle. He draws a long breath, shoulders tense, and starts to rise. The clock ticks loud in the silence, and the whole room seems to hold its breath, waiting for what he's about to choose. The front door swings open in the late afternoon, and the clack of suitcase wheels bounces across the wooden floor. Alex's mother steps in first, then his father, and finally his sister. Alex's face changes instantly, his posture lifts, and he rushes forward like he's been waiting at that door all day. Mom! He hugs her tight, then pulls back to look at her properly. Dad! Another hug, firm and respectful. Then he turns to his sister and laughs when she squeezes him like he's trying to prove he's real. For a minute, the living room feels warm and easy. His mother sets her purse down and takes in the place with a quick, polite sweep, nodding at the framed photos and the little pair of toddler shoes by the door. His father carries the last bag inside, clearing his throat like he wants to say something kind but can't find the right sentence. Alex's sister pulls a plush rabbit from her backpack and waves it at Henry. Look what I brought you, she whispers. Henry crawls over, grabs the ears and laughs, and everyone smiles just for a breath, right away too. Tuna watches from the kitchen doorway, holding a tray of teacups that rattles softly in her hands. She forces her shoulders to relax and steps out with a careful smile. Henry is on the rug with his blocks, humming to himself, completely unaware that this moment carries adult rules and unspoken tests. Alex reaches for Tuna's hand. "Mom, Dad, this is Tuna." His voice is proud, almost relieved to finally say it out loud. Then he points to the floor. "And that little guy's Henry, our son." Henry looks up at the sound of his name and flashes a bright grin. Alex's mother smiles, polite, practiced, and nods once. "Hello, Tuna," she says gently, but her eyes move quickly from Tuna to Henry, then around the apartment like she's measuring the space. Alex's father gives a small nod and sits down. Tea is poured. Alex talks fast, filling every pause with stories. Work updates, how Henry learned a new word, how they've been building a routine that finally feels like home. Tuna sits beside him, hands folded in her lap, smiling at the right times. She can feel the difference between being welcomed and being evaluated, and right now it feels like both are happening at once. Alex's mother tilts her head. "So, Tuna," she asks, "before you met Alex, what did you do?" The question sounds innocent, but it lands heavy. Tuna answers honestly, voice soft, explaining her work and the way she managed life with Henry. She keeps it simple, because if she opens the door to the whole story, she's not sure she can close it again. Alex's mother nods slowly. "Being a single mother must have been very hard." "Yes," Tuna says, meeting her eyes. "It was. Dinner is ready, and Tuna has cooked carefully, choosing dishes that feel familiar and comforting, hoping food can soften what words can't. They sit together, and for a few minutes it works stories, polite laughter, Henry making a mess and giggling when Alex wipes his cheek. Then Alex's mother places her chopsticks down and turns toward Tuna again. "So it's true," she says, voice calm. "You already had Henry before you met Alex." Tuna nods. "Yes, and you raised him alone." "Yes," Tuna repeats, keeping her tone steady. Alex's mother sighs, like she's offering sympathy. "That path is not easy. I respect women who endure." She looks at Henry, then back at Tuna. "But our family values a solid foundation. Henry is our grandson. He deserves the best care, the best education, and the best future." Tuna's fingers tighten under the table. She wants to say, "I've given him my whole life." Instead, she answers politely, "I want the best for Henry too," she replies. "That's why I work hard every day." Alex covers her hand with his, a quiet squeeze. "Mom, Henry's happy," he says, trying to turn it light. "We're doing fine," his mother continues, still wrapped in a gentle tone. "What about your family, Tuna? Your parents, are they involved? Do they help?" Tuna swallows. "No," she answers carefully. "I mostly did things alone." "Oh," Alex's mother says, and that single word carries a verdict without shouting it. The rest of dinner becomes a performance. Alex tries to steer the conversation back to Henry, but his smile starts to strain. His father stays quiet. His sister looks between faces, uncomfortable, like she wishes she could change the subject but doesn't know how. Afterward, Tuna clears dishes and stands at the sink. Water runs, plates clink, and her tears fall silently where no one can see. She tells herself to stop, but the words keep replaying. Single mother, foundation, best future. Needing air, she steps onto the small balcony. The night breeze hits her cheeks and makes the tears feel cold. She grips the railing, staring at distant streetlights, thinking about the years she carried Henry through sickness, rent payments, and fear, and how none of that looked impressive from the outside. The balcony door opens softly behind her. Alex steps out, voice low. "Are you okay?" Tuna forces a small smile. "I'm fine. I just needed a minute." Alex's eyes hold regret. "I didn't expect Mom to push like that. I'm sorry." "It's okay," Tuna says, even though it isn't. They go back inside. Henry is sleepy now, leaning against a cushion. Alex carries him to bed, tucks him in, and returns to the living room, trying to keep the peace like he's holding glass. His mother stands up. The room becomes so quiet that the wall clock sounds loud. "Tuna," she says, posture straight, voice clear. "I'll be direct. You are not suitable for Alex. And you should leave my son. Leave Henry for our family to raise." Tuna freezes. Her hands go numb. For a second she can't breathe, like the words stole the air from her lungs. Her eyes fill, but she doesn't sob. She just sits there, trembling, trying not to fall apart in front of them. Alex jolts to his feet. "Mum, what are you doing?" His father looks down. Alex's sister covers her mouth and turns away. Alex's mother keeps going, as if she has rehearsed this speech. "We have resources. We can give Henry a full life, schools, stability, opportunity. As a single mother, you cannot compete with that." Alex's jaw tightens. "This isn't a competition. It's reality," his mother snaps, the first crack in her polite tone. Alex steps closer to Tuna, then turns back to his mother. His voice shakes, but it's steady enough to cut through the room. Reality is Tuna raised Henry when no one else did. Reality is she kept him alive and loved. Every day, without help. You don't get to erase that with money. His mother's eyes flash with tears and anger. "So you'll choose her over your own family?" Alex looks at Tuna. Her cheeks are wet, but her eyes are lowered, like she's trying to disappear to make this easier for him. He looks toward the hallway, toward the room where Henry sleeps, untouched by the storm. Then Alex breathes in, long and deep, like he's deciding who he will be for the rest of his life. "If you can't respect Tuna and Henry," he says, "then I will move out and live separately with them. Starting tonight." Silence slams down. Tuna lifts her gaze, stunned. Alex reaches for her hand and holds it firmly, like an anchor. "Come on," he says softly. "We're leaving." Alex's parents and sister arrive at the apartment for a long-awaited reunion, but the warmth fades once they meet Tuna and Henry. Over dinner, Alex's mother masks judgment with polite questions about Tuna's past as a single mother, making Tuna shrink into silence while Alex tries to protect her. Later, on the balcony, Tuna wrestles with shame, fear, and the old loneliness she thought she'd escaped. The next confrontation is brutal. Alex's mother demands Tuna leave and insists the family will raise Henry properly. The room freezes until Alex finally stands up and chooses Tuna and Henry, declaring they will live separately if his family won't accept them. He walks out with Tuna hand in hand. In a modest new apartment, their small family rebuilds, finding peace, laughter, and a stronger bond together.